How y'all doing? It's Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Now, hope y'all doing good, doing well, fantastic, lovely, great. All those words put into one. Now, uh, I don't know what, cause, oh gosh, why? Oh, they could have done so much better. It just keeps being the same thing over and over and over, and it's like come on, it's like come on, it's like I don't understand it. Like I don't understand it. The problem is they do the same things. It's the same result over and over and over, and I'm thinking it's gonna be much better, you know, especially because we're at home. But no, and we're up at the half. We're playing well all throughout. Then once it gets to the second half of the third quarter and after that, so it's like 5/8 of the game they do well. And then that third eighth, that those 3/8, it's like, you know what? It might not even be the 3/8. It's more so one big eighth where they struggle. They stay and hold true for 7/8 of the game. And that 1/8, it just boom. It's like, ah, it hurts to see the same thing happen over and over and over. And I'm like, bruh, like I really want to see them do much better than this. I don't want to see them lose again and again and again and again and again and be in the same situation that they put the Rockets in last series. And it's like, we're on both sides of 3-0 in the same season, same playoffs. I don't understand it. Hats off to OKC. Um, they capitalized on our mistakes. AR was really, he was really throwing the ball away over and over and over. He was struggling to shoot, but he was showing heart. He was showing real heart at certain points, but he was turning it over too much, and he was missing too many shots, and he was trying to force it too much sometimes, and that's why it caused the turnovers. And it's like, I really wish he would have done a better job. Do like what he did last game. Like if we would have had that version of him this game, we might not have lost. That boy Rui, he was going off. He's been going off all playoffs. All playoffs. All 9 games that we have played. He has been one of our best performers. Even better than LeBron at times. I know everybody is giving LeBron the praise, but he wasn't as consistent as Rui, you know? But I hope our season doesn't end on Monday, but I'm gonna have another video up for Monday saying I believe we win, and then Tuesday's video will be we're out or we keep on going. It'll be one of those. So um I talked about this a little bit longer than I wanted to, and I got a lot of words for you guys today. A lot of words today and next Saturday. It's going to be a lot of words there next Saturday. There's a lot of I's and P's. So It's not the P's and Q's, it's the I's and P's. But anyways, implaceable. Something that is implaceable is it's not capable of being appeased or significantly changed. Uncompromising. Like, you can't move me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying firm with my belief. I'm staying firm with what I believe in. I'm not standing down. I'm not backing. I am not backing down. I'm staying in the same spot I'm in. You can't move me. Inherent. It's something that it comes with it. It's like naturally in it. It's naturally ingrained in it. It's naturally ingrained, which is what they literally used. Ingrained with one's nature, naturally ingrained. So it's instilled. It comes naturally to you. It's naturally in your DNA. Ideal. Ideal. An ideal is a carefree, lighthearted, pastoral, or romantic episode. It's a carefree scene. So it is often while riding the subway. Oof, gosh. I hate when I yawn in these videos, but often while riding the subway to her monotonous job, she daydreamed of a tropical idol. So it's like, you know, when people dream of Fabio riding the horse with his long hair and his white shirt. That's an idol. That's an idol. I mean, Fabio. To impugn. To impugn means to challenge, to call into question, to discredit. A lot of times, well, in politics, that's what they do. They impugn each other. Or when you have scientists having different methods of what is true and what isn't, they impugn each other. There's just always going to be somebody that impugns the belief to make sure that it's accurate or make sure that there's no question marks within that belief, that it makes sense, you know. To importune. To importune means to ask incessantly, to beg, to nag, to extort, to just keep on asking and pestering. Can we go yet? Can we go yet? That now kids like to importune adults. My niece and nephew, I love to take them, but they love to importune me about taking them to the park. So much. So much. Like, can we go to the park? Can we go to the park? Take us to the park. Take us to the park. Take us to the park. Can we go to the park, please? Can we go to the park? Can we go to the park? Now, as much as I'm, you know, saying this, I love spending time with them. I love it. I do. I do. But obviously, you know, there's certain times where you're like, it's like, I rather, not rather, but kind of want to chill right now. We can do something else. We don't have to go to the park all the time, you know. But whenever I do see them, that's what they ask to do. And they importune me about it. So, inscrutable. Something that is inscrutable, it's incapable of being discovered or understood. Unfathomable. It's unbelievable. Doesn't make sense. Or it goes beyond the natural phenomenon. Or natural phenomena. Irascible. Something that is irascible, easily angered, prone to so someone that is irascible has a short temper. I could be irascible at sometimes. I have family that can be irascible. It is somewhat a learned behavior and somewhat something that I took upon myself. Um, Not necessarily trying to, but just it just became that. So, but I've gotten much better at it. But short tempered, irascible, short tempered, indolent, lazy, listless, lethargic. So, indolent is an adjective that's used to describe ennui, which I had was on Tuesday. Yeah, it was in the E's. Ennui, Ennui. That's the emotion that's used to describe boredom. And so indolent is the adjective that describes your mind state or how you are in that situation. Lazy, listless, lifeless, lethargic. Well, not literally lifeless, but you know, dormant. Inured. Someone who's inured, they're numbed, they're accustomed to accepting things undesirable. They're used to being disappointed. Someone who's inured is used to being disappointed. They're used to uncomfortability. They're used to being let down. They're used to being disappointed. They're used to the glass being half empty. Or they're used to just they're numb to it. So when you have like certain school shootings, if you have them enough, students will be inured to it, which is not a good thing. Or if you have like in certain neighborhoods, or you have in certain environments, people who getting shot, getting killed, whatever, and the people around there getting inured to it. It's never good to be inured to that type of situation, because then it's like life doesn't have as much meaning. It's just people die or people, you know, it's just what happens. And that's not always the good mindset to have. But when you get to that mode of to just survive that they have, you can get inured to certain things that certain people otherwise wouldn't be, you know. Insensible. Insensible is unconscious, unresponsive, indifferent. As in, they don't pay me, no, never mind. I don't care. Or you're lifeless. You're unconscious. You're just that. Insipid. Something that is insipid is without taste or flavor. Bland. Certain people make foods that are very insipid. It has no seasoning to it, no flavor, no pizzazz, no joie de vie, if that's how you say it. Nothing to it. It's just tofu. It's just tofu. You know? Yeah, guys. Just to- insouciant. insouciant. Souciant, unconcerned, carefree, heedless, nonchalant, relaxed, chill. You know, no cares in the world. Just carefree. Impassive. Someone who's impassive doesn't reveal any emotion. Apathetic. Imperturbable. Like, they're indifferent. Like, they could be inured too. People who are impassive can also be inured to the situation. They could be both at once. Like, they're numb, so they don't express the emotion that is appropriate for the situation. They just are what they are. Immutable. Something that is immutable. It's not capable of change. It's permanent. It's going to be that. It's going to be that. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. Intrepid. Something that is intrepid, steadfast, courageous, fearless. There's a lot of these words here in the eyes. They're saying, I'm not going anywhere. You can't make me change my mind. I'm going to stay how I want to stay. I stand with what I believe in. Intractable, not easily managed or directed. Stubborn, obstinate. Another one, stubborn, intractable. You're stubborn. So people who are intrepid can also be intractable. Not capable of change, stubborn. A lot of these words are, I'm not moving, I'm not changing my mind. I'm steadfast in what I believe. And you can call me stubborn in that situation. You can call me stubborn, because kind of am. Inimical, damaging, harmful, or injurious. Hostile, adverse, unfriendly, deleterious. It's not safe. It's not safe. Idolatrous. Something that is idolatrous, committed. Someone who is idolatrous is committed and given to intense or excessive devotion to something. They are in it for the long haul. They're in it to win it. Ineptitude. Ineptitude is, you are inept. Like, you're, what's the word? Incompetent. Or you can't get the job done. Incompetence. You can't get the job done. Imperturbable. Another one. And it was one of the synonyms too. Imperturbable. You're not going to change how I feel. It's not like, I'm going to stay the way that I am. I'm going to stay the way that I am. I'm not going to go here, 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 here. I'm going to stay even kill. I will stay even kill. That's what it is. Inert. Something that's inert, unmoving, lethargic, sluggish, motionless. Potential energy is inert. Inert is kind of like dormant. It's staying still. Imminent. Like, it's going to happen. It's getting ready to happen. Your imminent doom. Your impending doom. Your doom is soon to come. To inveigle means to obtain by deception or flattery. To trick somebody into giving you something, basically. Con artists do it all the time. They do it all the time. It doesn't inveigle just sound like a word where you're trying to like grab something from somebody, you're trying to get something from somebody. Doesn't it just sound like that type of word? Like, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, it does. Ingenuous. Ingenuous is artless, is frank, candid, lacking in sophistication, naive, guileless, innocent, trusting. Like, they're honest, but they are green. Someone who is that. Someone who is ingenuous, they're green. They're green between the ears. Like, they're novices, they're newbies, they're, you know, they're what you call it? They're innocent, so they're honest. So babies and children are ingenuous to start their lives, and then they learn about life and they learn about certain things, ins and outs, certain things to adjust, and then they become more wise. But not everything they say needs to be said the way that they say it. They learn that. Impetuous. Doesn't that just sound like a negative word? Impulsive, vehement, hastily or rashly energetic, reckless. Oh, you a wild boy. You impetuous wild boy. That's what you are. You an impetuous wild boy. You a wild boy. Indifferent. Indifferent is you could care less, or the phrase would be you couldn't care less. You know, you're like, you don't have skin in the game either way. You're like, I'm not biased to this side or that side. I don't really care. Intransigent. Something that is intransigent. Here's another one. Refusing to compromise. You're not changing my mind. You're not going to change my mind. A lot of these eyes are, you're not going to change my mind. I'm going to stay to my convictions. I'm going to stay to what I want to do, good or bad. I'm going to stay to what I want to do, good. I'm confident in myself. I believe what I believe, and bad, stubborn. A lot of these words are that. Innocuous, harmless, causing no damage, inoffensive. Harmless, couldn't even hurt a fly. That dude is innocuous. He tried to punch a butterfly and missed. The butterfly hit him back and knocked him out. Nah. That would be foul. That'd be foul. But iconoclastic. Something that is iconoclastic. It goes against one's cherished beliefs. The controversial artist's iconoclastic work both stunned and impressed critics. So it's unconventional. It attacks the norms. It attacks norms, is what it does. Iniquity. Iniquity is gross injustice, wickedness, sin. What you got there? What you got there in your hand at the 75th Baptist Church is called an iniquity. A sin is sin. Well, this here By this way, Normandy and Western. We call her twin. Well, I'm not gonna say it. You know the rest. You know the rest. My neck. Ooh. My neck's been cricking the last few days. Indefatigable. Wait. Indefat indefat indefatigable or indefatigable. Dogged, unflapping, tireless. Like it's a just keep on going. It's a aggressive. It's a relentless. It's relentless pursuit. Infelicitous. When that is infelicitous, unfortunate, inappropriate, which is kind of it's ill-chosen, malapropious. It's kind of like it's not the right place, not the right place, not the right time. It's ill-timed. It's not the right time to say this. It's not the right time to say it. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. But impunity. Impunity. It's immunity from punishment. So it's impunity. So it's you got diplomatic impunity. Imbroglio or imbroglio. It's an imbroglio is a difficult or bitter situation. It's an entanglement, a disagreement, a fracas, a fight, a irate discussion. Incipient. Someone who's incipient or something that is incipient. Incipient is something that is beginning to come into being. It's developing, it's burgeoning, it's becoming.
String beans and chicken.
What string beans and chicken? We already had iconoclast. An iconoclast is a radical, a rebel, somebody who goes against social norms or generative norms. We did iconoclastic. Now we got to do iconoclast. They attack generative norms, the social norms. They attack that. Impecunious. Something that is impecunious. Someone who is impecunious. Lacking funds, without money. Destitute. Impecunious is just another way of saying broke. It's just another way of saying broke. Or in extreme cases, poor. But there's a lot of people out here nowadays that are impecunious. There's a lot of impecunious citizens, folks out here. It's hard out here for us. It's hard out here, man. They made it even harder nowadays. But that's how it goes. Insular. Something that's insular is someone who is insular, narrow-minded, the provincial, isolated. Like this is another one that's like I am not changing my thought process. But see, this is another one that's like stubborn. This is another one that's like stubborn. You're narrow-minded. You're isolated because you only think like this. You're narrow-minded. You're stubborn. It's another one. Itinerant. You know, like the word itinerary, traveling from place to place, roving. Well, there was another word, like nomads. Nomads are itinerant. They go here, 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 here. Are transients are itinerant. Ignominious. Ignominious. Someone who is ignominious is shameful. They're undignified, humiliating, or something that is. You know, you find out something incriminating about someone you know, and if you tell other people this ignominious thing about them, they may not forgive you for a long time. They may want to fight you. You know, that's how it is. You know, don't tell people your business, and especially don't tell people that you think will tell this. Tell people that you can trust to tell a secret. If it's an ignominious secret, don't tell them, or don't tell certain people. Obviously, something that is intuit is in the beginning stages. It's amorphous. It's rudimentary. It's not fully formed. So like it's amorphous. Oh, well, that's right there. Amorphous. That was one of the words. I was thinking like it hasn't taken shape yet. It's in the beginning stages. It's developing, but it's not like fully like it hasn't been it hasn't materialized yet. It's there, but it hasn't like fully showed itself. You know, it hasn't what's the word? Materialized is the word, but I'm thinking of some other word. But anyways, the last word. Been on this for a minute, but the last word, something that is insipid. It's bland. Another one of those that is like it's lacking seasoning, it's lacking flavor, it's lacking style, it's lacking something. It's lacking that and it's just a blank piece. It has nothing to it. It's just here. Like here you go. Type of thing, you know. It's not creative, it's not, you know, it's not creative, it's not there's no effort to it. It's just I put this in front of you and you're gonna take that. Which is like no. Like it's like you don't want food to be insipid. Because I think tofu is the most insipid food out there. It has no flavor. It's just a block of gelatin, or a block of flavorless gelatin that you just eat, and just there's nothing to it. It's just that. Blah. When I was younger, I used to think that water was insipid as well, because obviously it didn't have any flavor. It tasted bland to me. but I guess that's partially because I enjoyed sweets. So once I had a certain water, like it was lack of that sweet, or it was lack of that taste. But it's good for you. Sometimes the most insipid foods or the most insipid things to eat or drink are the best for you because it takes certain fats and certain things away from your, takes certain things out of your body that's in your body that may not be healthy for you. It's like so we have this thing called a bitter root, where it's literally like a, it's like a bitter, it's like bark, but cup form. So it's, you put water in it, put water in the bitter cup. Well, that's what we call it. It's a bitter root, but it's cup form. So it's a bitter cup. You put some water in it, and then you leave it out for 20. You put it there for 24 hours, and then you drink it, and then um you refill it. Do it all over again, and you do that for a week. See your body like remove certain toxins, um, certain fats, and certain foods, certain unhealthy foods in your system. Empty you out, empty out your digestive system in a positive way. Um, and you may lose some fat, and it may make you go to the bathroom more, but that's because you're emptying out the toxins and the stuff in there. So that's why I say some of the most insipid foods and drinks are the best for you. I used to think that dark chocolate was like that too, because it's like it's it's chocolate, yes, but it comes straight from the cocoa root, from cocoa, the cocoa tree. And I used to not like dark chocolate because it didn't have that, it didn't have much flavor to it. It was bitter. It was bitter chocolate to me. So I was just like, I like the milk chocolate and the white chocolate. Those are my favorites. But when I did have the dark chocolate, I was kind of like, it's good. I'll take a few pieces. But sometimes it's a healthy mixture of those type of foods and, I guess some sugary foods. But that's really how it is sometimes, So, yeah, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The video is almost 40 minutes. I don't know how many of you guys stayed to the end to hear all of this. But hey, if you did, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you putting the time in to enjoy my vids and to let me know if I've, you know, either went on too long or if I've maybe went on a tangent a little bit or started later than I should have. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later, and hopefully we win on Monday to to not get swept. But yeah, see you tomorrow for the Jays.